I've got my chat open here. If anybody is wondering, as always, I'll always try and give the disclaimer that live chat is for the subscribers only. So if you are frustrated that you can't take part, that is why. That's my housekeeping. Now, I'm sitting over here today because I've just gone off off axis there. Because you know what? I decided to buy myself a birthday present this year. What could it be? Oh, what could it be? Look at that. But strangely, there's another box over here. And yes, that's right, another box over here. One of these boxes is rather big. One of them is slightly smaller. And this one is the smallest. Oh! Might have given it away. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining in. This is when I'll be doing my weekly live stream anyway, so I thought, oh, it'd be a bit of fun to do a little bit of an unboxing for my own birthday. But I've also got some treats here because I know that a lot of you appreciate a little bit of Miss Moneypenny. Have you guys got this stuff? It's called Temptations or Kitty Crack, I suppose. Any of you cat owners out there use this to bribe your cat? She'll come flying. Oh, here she comes. Moneypenny. Moneypenny. I'm going to pop a few bickies just up on the top. That's where she likes to sit. Penny, come on. This stuff. I don't know what they put in here, but my lord. How's this Taylor Hawkins concert, guys? I mean, is that the biggest? We're going to talk about that as well today, but is that the biggest event that we've seen, like of that type for years, if not decades? I mean, it was absolutely phenomenal. You would have probably seen, excuse me, you would have probably seen that I released a video. I sort of raced to get it done amongst all the other requests that I've got at the moment, and it got blocked. I had a feeling it was going to get blocked. It's an MTV thing, I suppose, and but yeah, available to the patrons. No pressure, but if you did want to jump on the Patreon, it's $5 a month, and you can catch it over there. But no pressure at all. I did upload my actual thoughts minus the song, which is a little bit lame, I suppose. Some people really get worked up about that, but I felt like I had to put something out there. It was just such an emotional, magical moment the whole day, but especially Shane Hawkins, and he just smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. Roger Caruso, hello there, sir. Love the show. I'm a drummer myself. I've been to a lot of the bands that you've reacted to. Zeppelin, which is my favorite. John Bonham, Bill Ward. Looking forward to the large chat. Mel Smith, best wishes for your birthday, Andrew. Thank you, Mel. Christopher Shapir, guilty for a lot of my coffee addiction. Happy birthday. Thank you, Christopher. Danny Lee OGT, happy 30th birthday. Hey, that's cheeky. That's cheeky. This is my 21st, man. Come on. Lauren, happy birthday. It's my birthday too. The big 2-4. 24. Nice. I don't know what. Hey, here we go. Moneypenny. Look. This is Miss Moneypenny. If you haven't seen her on the channel before, she's a silver tabby British short hair. Exactly like the Cheshire Cat. She likes a good meal. Now, is she going to stay here for the live chat, or is she going to disappear? Beanie. Oh, she's looking for more bickies. The bird. Bickies, bird. Anyway, I'm going to get into this. I'm excited. I've delayed opening this surprise gift to myself. Just so I could put it on this video. So I am excited. What more could you want? Drums, unboxing, cats. I'm just going to rip into it now. Got these big staples in it, which trap for young players. Let's get that out of there. Look at this. What could it be? What kit could it be? What color do you think it's going to be? It is a kit I have always wanted. It's not an expensive kit, but it's a kit I've always wanted. So I thought, you know what? It's going to do it. And you'll probably be seeing this on a couple of videos coming up. Might get out there and record a couple more songs. Yeah, they've packaged this incredibly well. It's heavy. It's heavier than I expected. Did anybody guess the color? There is no color. It is completely transparent. Pearl crystal beat. Look at that. How good is that going to look? Oh. And I'm prepared as well. One does not simply use factory heads. That actually might be in tune. Tuning aside, I'm not a big fan of factory heads. I'm prepared. I've got some heads to go over it. I'm not going to punish you all with unboxing each and every drum, but they are clear. They are beautiful. Oh, look at that. And I cannot wait to record these bad boys. See how they sound. I've always loved the look of acrylic kits, and I've always loved the sound, actually. I love that. It's a pretty dead sound, but I kind of love it. Might even have to do a bottom cover. All right, I'm going to try and catch up with some comments here. Thank you all so much for joining in on this 21st birthday celebration. Well, there is a lot of comments. I'm probably not going to get to all of them, but I'll try. Na unsa dia ka with a question mark. Happy Bear Day to you, sir. Much love and respect from Cebu, Philippines. Stephen Lewis, every day. I think you might be referring to the Kitty Crack Temptations. I'm not sure. And also happy birthday. Thank you, Stephen. Todd Gaster, happy birthday. Springy, Hapik B-Day. Washes to you. I'm hoping for spell check on mine. You crack me up, Springy. Chris Cooper. I think Chris Cooper's talking about the Taylor Hawkins tribute. They should have had Caleb H there. Yeah, that would have been amazing. I still haven't seen the whole concert. It's super long. That's what she said. I don't even know if it's still up. That's what she's... Okay. Got to be careful if that's what she says these days. But, yeah, I don't know if that link is still live or what. And I guess we're going to get another concert, aren't we, in the States? So yeah, it's just good stuff. You know, the other thing I was thinking. Well, actually, not the other thing I was thinking. The other thing I'm thinking right now. I can show you how I tune my toms. Why don't we actually just go ahead and take this head right off? Because factory head, like I said, if you're not familiar with the factory heads are just what come on a kit. And it's fair enough, even if you get an expensive kit, to have factory heads on it, because the maker of the kit doesn't know what heads you like. There's a lot of different types of heads around, and why put expensive new heads on a kit if the purchaser doesn't like them? So it's kind of good in a way, I think, to get the factory heads. I've gone for different heads on this kit because I normally use coated heads, which is the let me show you. Coated is the white coating on a head, just for people who aren't drummers out there. Kind of like this. That little bit of texture. Whereas a clear head has no coating. Interesting little side note. I believe a coated head is actually a clear head with a coating blasted on top of it. Kind of surprised me when I found that out. Let's get this head off. You probably can't see this very good. I might just zoom out a bit. And by zoom out, I mean just actually move my camera away from you guys. I've got no idea if this is even slightly entertaining or interesting, or whether you would rather I just read out some messages. I'm very honored by all the messages. Yes, Springy. Beautiful kit, brother. I assume they're clear heads you've bought. This is when I need my Eddie Murphy meme. Smart. Clear pinstripes with oil. Springy, clear pinstripes with oil between. Are you kidding me? Clear pinstripe. Great minds. One does not simply get an acrylic transparent drum kit and put coated heads on it. Oh, you can. If you've seen my recent covers on the green Ludwig acrylic, that's actually got coated heads on it. But it's not my kit. So, there you go. Factory heads coming off. A brand new Remo pinstripe going on. Oh, look at those edges, everybody. Look at those edges. Look at that. Oh. That is some sexy drum action. Now, okay, so that's going to be going that way. My tuning system, actually, I have been meaning for years, literally years, to do a video solely dedicated to tuning. Go right through it, top to bottom. Actually, I did one on snare. You go back through the channel. I did a demo of a Tech Baron snare head, which I did an article for Modern Drummer about. And I also just, while I was doing it, I tuned it up in real time. Gotta be a little bit careful about tuning videos where it's not in real time, because anything could happen in between. Why is that guy not going in there? There it goes. There it goes. Okay. First rule of tuning toms. You with me? First rule of tuning toms. Get all your lugs finger tight. Man, this guy is not wanting to go home. What's going on over here? There he goes. Okay. Michael Pulaski. First rule is we don't talk about tuning heads. I'm going to give you the easiest tuning tip you've ever heard. Remembering no one can tell you what you like tuning wise on a drum kit. But now that all the lugs are just finger tight, I've just adjusted them all to make sure they're all finger tight. What I would typically do now is, well, probably ideally 2 drum keys, and I'll just go 180 on one, 180 on the one opposite, then choose 2 separate lugs. Do the same thing, 180, 180, there's 2 lugs left, 180, 180, and guess what? You're done. The key when it comes to tuning, I think, any drum is to start from a 0 point or a neutral point. And for me, that is finger tight lugs. And from there, it's very much the car tire scenario where you take off, one, what do you call them? Nut. Then opposite, or as opposite as it gets, you tighten it up that way. You don't just tighten up one side and... So, yeah, it's kind of that simple. Finger tight, and then just a 180 degree turn, sorry. And from there, if I do have a recording session or something where I want things to sound really good, I will use a tune bot. And another little tip, mallet to find the note. Finger Tight is my band's name, Beardhead. I love it. What else we got here? Jonathan Lundeen. Andrew, when is the next Sabbath week? Jonathan, Sabbath week 3? Really? Sabbath week 3.0. I don't know. What can we say? There's actually some Sabbath coming up very soon. I'm going to be recording some videos today, and one of them is a Sabbath request. Who was that for? Let's have a bit of a look, because that person may well be watching right now. I want to say it was Mike Gehrman. made a request for some more Sabbath. Man, you don't get these kind of insights without joining in the live chat. Okay, Mike Gehrman has requested this is normally supposed to be a surprise, but he's requested here Black Sabbath, Children of the Grave. This is another classic from the landmark Master of Reality album with very cool lyrics, a great Tony Iommi riff as always, and what Bill Ward does with this is fascinating. So there you go. There is some Sabbath coming up from Master of Reality. I still need to find some time to completely finish off the debut album. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me. It is rather busy in the Andrew Rooney Drums studio. I'm here with my team, Miss Moneypenny, who's left because she's run out of bickies. But yeah, it's a team of one. So yeah, I'm doing my best in between running around and teaching. Patrick M, drummers tuning, bang things to make sure they sound good. Yeah, I mean, I've actually gone for a rather small drums, so on this kit, and that typically means they're going to be a little bit higher pitched. So we're going to see what we can do. Because, I mean, I do love myself that growl, sort of what you're talking about. That growl, flat, massive toms. Both toms almost sound the same. I love that sound, but this is a 10-inch tom. So you don't get that same grunty sound out of them, but they are very nice to use. What else we got here? Jonathan Coutts, new acrylic kit for your birthday. Yes, sir. Michael Belaski, were these a gift from fans? No, it was a gift to myself. Amazing either way, simply gorgeous. Thank you, Michael. I've been working out. Nipple salads, 420. Happy birthday, Mr. Rooney. Love your content. Thank you, Nipple Salads. Beardhead 73. You forgot to fill the drum with old socks and foam first. Well, I haven't done the bottom head yet. That's the problem with acrylic drums too. I mean, you can't stuff half your beard inside an acrylic drum kit because you can see it. You know what? I'm actually very surprised how heavy this is. And you know, the other thing, I might end up just putting this in a snare basket and taking off this Opti mount. But we shall see. Very sexy, saucy little kit. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. It is a rather impromptu video for a live. Yeah, I'm happy to talk all about this Taylor Hawkins tribute concert as well. I mean, just mind-blowing to get all of that organized. And I always had this, like, just being completely honest here, I was always with Live Aid is sort of the thing I'd compare it to. You know, the sound and the performances are good, but this felt, I don't know, this felt extra special. And the quality and it was just firing on all cylinders. It was just absolutely brilliant. Beardhead 73, water on goldfish. You can do a Keith Moon on it, you reckon? Patrick M. Seen Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson playing YYZ with Omar Hakim on drums was weird in a good way. I have not seen that yet. I've seen about 90 minutes of the entire thing, it was about 6 hours, right? And yeah, no, I didn't get to that bit. So I will. I will get to all of them. I've heard as well that what was the other one that people were talking about? A lot of people talking about the Rush bit. Um, I was amazed at Dave Grohl's daughter. Big fan of Jeff Buckley, and to see her singing that song and Dave playing the drums on that song, that was magical. That was magical. Roger Caruso, this is cool. It's my first live chat with you. Welcome, Roger. I've missed out a heap of comments, guys. I will go back and read all the comments, but I don't think I'm going to be able to actually read them all out. Roger Caruso. Oh, I have the Claire Ludwig drum kit that John Bonham used. Do you mean that he actually used, or that the same one that he used, which was he actually had a couple of different acrylic kits, I think. Are you talking clear as in this clear, or he had like that yellow sunburst kind of acrylic as well? But yeah, he certainly made it sing. Hey, Michael Belaski sent me a birthday present. Thank you very much, Michael. That's incredibly kind of you. Level 42. Phil Gould, Machine Stops, Gary Husband. Take a look. PRB, Present Drummer, Tone from Heaven. Level 42 was scheduled to come out here to New Zealand right before the very first lockdown we had. Must have been early 2020. And the manager of Level 42 had reached out to me, and we were organizing a interview with the drummer. I can't remember who the drummer was of that tour. Hold on, is it Phil Gould? Excuse my ignorance. I don't know a heck of a lot about Level 42, but because of my podcast, the manager reached out and said, "Hey, let's do an interview while we're there," and all of that, and it was exciting, and we were gonna, hook it all up, and COVID. Chanel Gabut. Happy birthday, Andrew. Hopefully I said your name right. I'm really putting it out there. Just having a go live on names is a dangerous occupation. Justin Goulet. Billy Cobham used an acrylic kit. Yeah, they just look so cool, right? How do you get a cooler looking drum kit than that? You don't. It's not an expensive drum kit. It's actually a cheap drum kit, but it just looks so good. Might even be popping some lights in it. We'll see. Michael Belaski, Level 42 world-class musicians. Absolutely. Insane level musicianship in that group. Now, who was it that asked about the Sabbath Week 3? Jonathan Lundeen. What can we do about Sabbath Week 3? Maybe just when or if I get a break in the request schedule, I could just look at doing a Sabbath Week 3. At this point, Sabbath Week is as much for me as anyone else, just because I love it so much. And yeah, it's just... obviously there is an audience for it as well, so it's a win-win. Roger Caruso, no, not the same one, not the Bonham kit. I couldn't afford that. It was a copy as the one that he used on Like in Madison Square Garden. His son has the original one. Right. Was Jason Bonham using his actual kit at the Led Zeppelin, at the Kennedy, that honors thing they did, where Hart did that completely mind-blowing version of Stairway to Heaven? Because he was on looked like, you know, the Bonham kit. Was that actually John Bonham's kit? Hit me in the comments. I'd love to know. It probably was. Man, that was a special performance. I'm assuming all of you have seen Heart playing Stairway to Heaven. Oh, Petrochem. Yes, Jason was using that kit at Kennedy Center Honors. Amazing. He sounded so good as well. So good. Roger again. If you watch the CD Celebration Day, Jason's on the drums. Of course, that's the drum set his son now has. Is just clarifying I don't have as an original. I wish. Yeah, we all wish. Yeah. Oh, it's only the second or third time it's been on stage with Jason. Yeah, you'd be... Obviously, you'd be wanting to be incredibly careful with that kit. You know, it's not just a drum kit. It is John Bonham's damn drum kit, and it's a piece of history. It's a piece of rock history. Corey Taylor, from one Virgo drummer to another, happy birthday and make it awesome. My birthday was yesterday. Hit the big 33. Much love from Louisiana for being a genuine person across the globe. Thank you very much, Corey. I must confess, it is the 8th of September here in New Zealand. My birthday is on the 7th of September. Now, let me explain. Before you give me a Greta, how dare you? Yesterday, Wednesday, for me here in New Zealand, despite it being my birthday, is a crazy, crazy work day for me. I start teaching at 7:30 in the morning, a long way away at a school, and I'm there all day, and then I race from there to my private studio to carry on teaching. Yeah, it's a crazy day. Wednesdays are a crazy day. I knew I couldn't do the live vid on the actual day here, and I thought, you know, I know it will be the 7th in like the States and other countries, so yeah, my birthday is actually on the 7th. Happy birthday, Corey and Andrew. Nice. Yeah, guys, so thank you so much for joining in this little fun birthday live stream. I cannot wait. Honestly, I cannot wait to get this into the studio and see what it sounds like under mics. I've got a whole bunch of heads for it. We've talked before on the channel about the snare tone, the holy grail of snare tone. Control sound. It's always a controlled sound. Anytime I mention, man, snare tone, and then we find out what the snare is, it's always a controlled sound. So, no excuses on my next videos. Another pinstripe here for the floor tone. And if anybody is curious, kick drum, power stroke 3. Always power stroke 3 on the kick drum. I didn't check if it's got a patch in there, but it should do. Don't tell me it doesn't have a patch. It doesn't have a patch. What? No! Power stroke 3. The tried and true kick drum head. Oh, I cannot wait to get... There is nothing better than a fresh set of heads, tell you. Christopher Shapir. My birthday was the 2nd. Happy birthday, Christopher. Neil Pearts was the 12th. September's a good month. I always found, I don't know, maybe you focus more on it when it's your own birthday month, but I always found, you know, there were a lot of birthdays in September, you know, even back at school, there just seemed like so many people's birthdays were in September. I'm probably, just to let everybody know, I'm probably not going to make this a long video. I've got a pretty full-on day. I am going to be recording some reactions today. There are a lot of requests starting to back up, so I do need to get onto that. And not to mention, I do have to actually get to work at some point and start teaching some drums. George Marciano, hello everyone, happy birthday from your friend in Long Island, New York. Man, I cannot wait to get back to New York. I was in New York in 2005, I believe. Wow, what a city. Oh, Patrick, I'm not going to read your comment. I'm not going to go there. But yeah, guys, hey, thank you so much for joining in on this chat. Maybe while we're here, we could finish up with a topic for the next chat. I was going to do a poll on the community tab on the channel. Would you be interested in me alternating the live chat day, which is normally a Tuesday for me, Monday for you guys probably? Go back to that day, and alternating with a live chat, just talking to you guys, reading out your comments, and alternate it with an actual lesson. Let me know. I was thinking, doing some pad stuff. I did a whole series on drumming with no sticks, a few months back. Basically, drumming with no sticks for people who aren't even drummers. There's a lot of people who watch this channel who aren't actually drummers, music fans, people who are really passionate about music but don't actually have drums or play drums. So it was all about that. Let me know. I'll gauge the temperature of this in a couple of comments, if anybody does comment. Potentially alternating the live video with an actual live lesson. Maybe not. Maybe you like the live video and you want to just have a chat, and you don't want the lesson every second week. But yeah, let me know. Roger Caruso, how many drums and what sizes do you use? 10-inch tom, 14-inch tom, 14-inch snare, 20-inch kick. Sorry, that's it. So 4-piece drum kit plus cymbals. I use as little as possible. I've only got 2 arms. I only need 2 toms, and I went to music school, and all of the drum kits at music school are 4-piece drum kits. It was a jazz degree, and the classic jazz setup is tom, snare, kick. That's it. That is it. And I just got so used to that. And I think the other aspect here to think about is by not having the middle tom, I can't stand middle toms. I just don't like middle toms. But by not having a middle tom, you can bring your ride in closer. So you might have seen on my covers or any video of me playing on the channel that I like to have my ride quite close in. Sort of right there. I got my tom there and my ride there and floor tom there. And it's just what I'm used to. Oh, what's this? Corey Taylor, have you checked Iron Wasp by Eric and Proda? It's controlled chaos and beautiful. I thought I had. What Eric and Proda have I done? I'm going to have a quick look right now. There are a lot of videos on the channel, so I can't remember all of the names of the songs I've done. Eric and Proda. What was the one you were asking about? Iron Wasp. I did Copper Wasp. And I also did his Guitar Center Drum Off 2012. That was crazy. So he's got Iron Wasp and Copper Wasp. What's the Wasp deal? Don't try and say that too fast. What's the Wasp deal? Copper Wasp. Okay, Copper Wasp. Yep. Yeah, already done it, man. So this is something that I do like to mention, is that I do have a reaction video playlist. Otherwise, if you just type in Andrew Rooney drums into YouTube, and then Copper Wasp or Andrew Rooney drums, Eric and Proto, obviously you'll see what I've got there. But the reaction video playlist, man, how much is it up to now? Let's have a look. Oh, where is it? Why can't I find it? I've got so many playlists. 490 videos in the Drum Teacher Reaction Video playlist. 490. Wow. But there are over 1,300 videos on the channel. Over 1,300. So what is that? It's like roughly somewhere in the vicinity of a third of the videos reactions. So that leaves a hell of a lot of other videos that you could check out. You'll find some good stuff around there. Hey guys, yeah, sorry to be abrupt, but I probably am gonna have to close it off there. I've got a hell of a day. Hell of a day. I really, really do appreciate all the well wishes, happy birthday messages. I'm sorry that I didn't get to read all of them out. That kind of freaks me out. It gives me a little bit of anxiety when I can't actually respond to comments, to all the comments. I'm so used to being able to cover all the comments, and you know, it's getting to a point now where that does get a bit tricky. I do my best. Hopefully you appreciate that I do my best. I try and get back to everybody, but yeah, just doing my best over here. Just a 21-year-old in New Zealand doing his best. George Marciano, I know I keep pestering you still, waiting for you to react to the Warning Live, Unmendable Live at TEDx. Yes, a lot of people have requested that. So I will get there. I will get there. But guys, I am going to have to sign off. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. You're going to be seeing this kit. You're going to be seeing this kit on a couple of videos coming up. We're going to make it sound really good. And we're going to play some drums and beat the living daylights out of it. It's going to be fun. So guys, until tomorrow, where we have another reaction coming up for you, I'll catch you then. Take care. Ciao.